Hey, it's Chandler with World Gone Silent. Today I want to talk about a different kind of handheld radio. Obviously this is a handheld radio, but that's not the kind of radio I'm talking about. This is the radio that I'm talking about. This is the WSPRlite from Soda Beams. This tiny little thing, look at how tiny this thing is, it's teeny tiny, is super light and probably one of the smallest radios I've ever really messed with. Yeah, this is a radio. It's very light, but I want to confirm on the video there exactly how light this is. 58 grams. This little 58-gram doohickey doesn't do what you typically think of with radio. It does a special kind of digital mode called Whisper. Whisper, WSPR, is a low power mode that you can use to figure out whether or not other stations can hear you. Obviously, you would need more than just the radio. You need some sort of power or something. So I might be overstating how tiny this is. Let me grab the battery for you. Yeah, no, really, that's it. Plug a USB cable into a small cell phone charger battery like that. Plug this in here. And that's it. Blinking and ready to transmit. So what's this little guy do? It puts out a signal at 0.2 watts. Using that signal, you can find out what kind of propagation you're getting. To get it to work, you plug this little guy into the computer and plug in your information, your call sign, your Maidenhead grid square, which is your precise location. And then when it transmits, other stations hear that information. When those stations get your information, they turn it around and post it on the internet. You do need an antenna for something like this. That's what the connector here is for. There's your antenna connector right there. For my uses, I use this antenna. This is it. Put the middle up in a tree, you hang the two legs on either side, and you're good to go. What's also interesting about technology like this is its potential use in a disaster or an emergency situation. Whisper with APRS combines those two different technologies and allows you to send up a very tiny amount of information. But it's enough that you'd be able to say if certain things are working or not working. Craig Fugate, who used to be the administrator of FEMA and handled emergency response in Florida when they were hit by all those hurricanes in 2004. Hey, Craig, if you're watching, hi! He had suggested being able to use technology like this for emergencies at particular locations, government buildings, utilities, power grids, hospitals, other kinds of infrastructure, to be able to broadcast whether or not they were up or down, if they had an emergency or not. And because it's such a small, simple device, and it works with so little power, you wouldn't need a whole bunch of infrastructure to be able to get basic information out. That's the WSPRlite transmitter. If you want to learn more about Whisper, there's plenty of information out there. You can also do a Google search for Whisper with APRS, and I'll include a link at the bottom. If you're interested in getting started in the amateur radio hobby, go ahead and visit the website at worldgonesilent.com. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you again soon.